Good. You see, I don't like it when people rubbish what we're doing here. Well. See, in Nigeria, if I ask you to give me your top 3 or top 5 musicians, it's just the same old names we've been hearing. You mentioned Wizkid, Davido, Burna. Then you bring, let's say,
Olamide.
So they don't have.
Okay, do the same for here.
Yes.
The big 6.
So yeah.
Who are your big 6?
No.
We're selling Ghana music to the world. We're taking 6 artists and add 1 female.
Are you asking me?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Samini, Black Sheriff, Shatta Wale, Sarkodie, Stone Boy.
One more.
Female. Miss V.
So you mentioned 6.
You asked me to mention,
and
I can give you more.
Wait. I wanted 6 plus a female.
Yeah.
Oh, 6
so
plus
you mentioned 5 and a female.
Oh, okay.
So right. 1 more guy. Now, take your time.
I like that. Take your time.
Kim Promise.
Did I mention Kim Promise? Did I mention Kim Promise?
No, you didn't.
You see?
Kiddy.
Yeah. So I can give you plenty, which means
we have them.
Defines we have them.
Nigeria too.
Oh, they have a lot.
What I'm saying,
how many?
Oh, they have a lot.
When
you enter the Joe Boy and all those,
Rima
and all those
so
ones.
We can also
mention
Ruga. In this case, we can also mention Calvin Boy.
Rima.
Yeah.
So that's a younger generation.
Hold on. In this case, we can mention Calvin Boy. We can mention
that's another talent.
Kiddy. All of these people.
Shall I share some video plus?
Oh, Nigeria have it too.
Trust. I am saying, which means
we perform well. Calvin Boy.
Like times 3 we.
No, see, the only
times what 3?
See, there are 2 problems.
1,000.
Yeah, I mean
two problems. 1, population.
Yeah, population.
Mm-hmm. You see, and 2, I feel like the artists are doing well. The problem is the support of the listeners.
Intentionality.
And the financial backing.
Hold on. Yeah, I've been saying this, and let me say it here on camera for the first time. Me, as ordinary as I am, I walked on the streets of Croydon in London.
In
it,
bravo.
Right?
It's in the Ghana for moon now.
Good. On the streets of Croydon, I had gone to the mall, and Ghanaians would meet me and, Andy Charlie, let's take a picture, and then we're taking pictures. Me, as ordinary, I'm using ordinary as an adjective because I cannot compare my popularity to or with Sarkodie or Kwame Eugene, who may be out there. If Sarkodie or Kwame Eugene says he's coming for a show in London, where Ghanaians are like, that's where they
hang out.
Yes. Why can't they fill a stadium? Why can't they? It is the intentionality. The people don't want to go there. They must go there. If somebody like me, I have people thronging to see me, how much more Sarkodie?
Okay, let me tell you something.
Wizkid,
we were having this conversation earlier.
Hold on.
Why you might lose to have those people attend your shows?
Hold on, let me finish. A few weeks ago, I was in America. When I was leaving, they said Davido has a show in, is it April? I think in April. He has a show. Ghanaians in America, my friends, had already purchased tickets. They've already filed excuses that on this day they will get sick. They've told their bosses already. But if a Familia or a Sarkodie is coming to perform at, let's say, Madison Square, they won't even show up. But let's show them that support and love. Andy, it's not the same thing.
You're right. We have to be intentional from the point of the masses, people who attend the shows. We have to be intentional. Decide we want to attend the shows to support our brothers and sisters. The other thing is, when the event organizers invite our musicians abroad for shows, they should learn to put them at the right hotels and also protect them and prevent them from going to houses to go eat and hang out with Auntie Magini, Auntie Joyce.
That's
very true.
Because Andy, no matter how close I am to you, from a distance, if I adore you, I admire you as an artist, once I get closer, I realize that you're just like me.
Yeah, you're nobody.
You're nobody. And when you go out there, they want you to come visit them at home. Oh, yeah, mami,
they won't idolize you any longer.
Once you find yourself in that space,
let me tell you guys
lose
something.
that.
But that's another way to also get them attending your show.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
No.
Because look, have you forgotten back in the day? Listen, back in the day, you walk on the streets of, let's say, Grand Concourse, right? You're around
Bronx.
in the Bronx.
Yeah.
You know how they were doing it? They would go from shop to shop with flyers.
But Andy, it's
Right?
because we didn't have social media.
No, sometimes the artists come.
The mode of promoting music wasn't like
Now,
Let me tell you something. What he's saying? A lot of people forget that it's called showbiz.
Showbiz.
See,
it's a masquerade. It's make believe.
Right.
listen, you have to be a superstar.
Right.
For them to buy tickets.
True.
To come and stand in the cold.
And watch you.
Do a line.
Queue outside.
Enter, and go and stand in the midst
and
of thousands of people for you to come on stage, jump around to music, perform music. You have to be a star. We have a lot of talent here, but we don't have a lot of superstars.
Yeah.
We have very few.
Yeah.
When you go to work and you tell your friend you're going to, you live in Ohio, and you say you're going to, you mention a Ghanaian artist's name, I'm going to a show tomorrow. Which of the Africans that work with you, or the American artists, or the Americans there,
friends,
will say, "Oh my God, I love his music. I'll go with you." The Nigerians have marketed themselves to a certain level where, if you don't go to the show, it's every hour.
Yeah.
So if
so
you buy
the financial element is important, and you don't just make that happen.
The way that
position
the
your choice of venue. I mean, someone mentioned, are we not able to film Madison Gardens? I think we should.
Right.
Anyone from
Let me ask you this.
You see,
at a point,
as an
dblack, you were out there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The next minute you are in Zimbabwe. The next minute you are in Kenya. You are in Nigeria. You are in SA, and it's like you were on the move. What happened? That's one. Number two, we all felt I felt like this is the guy who's got to connect. I didn't know how you always got up to speed with them, like you were at par at a point. Why is it Brunino? Charlie, I see they come like, yo, that's our star, But all of a sudden, like...
No, I didn't see it from your point of view. I saw it as someone who had gotten to the top and deciding intentionally to lift other people up.
So, my plan then, that was the next level plan. Me and Castro were emulating a Jay-Z R. Kelly tour. So at that time, the big shows were the Miss Ghana shows. Miss Ghana New York, Miss Ghana Canada.
Yeah.
So they booked us for all those shows, and then Castro disappears maybe like a month before all these things are taken off. And I'm sitting there and I'm wondering, he's not dead though. We haven't seen the body.
Right.
We can't find the body.
It's likely he'll pull up.
I couldn't think properly then. But what I knew was that there was no way I was going to go on a tour that I was supposed to do with this guy and go by myself where they can't find his body. I wasn't going to do it. So I decided to take a back seat till that happened. So if you realize, you never saw me perform Personal Person or Say Ho or none of those songs till the year after, when they won VGMA and Foresight. Then I showed up and I did that. But then while I was waiting for them to find my brother, I built a nightclub and I started doing events. So I did Bukum Banku with Saite Powers.
Oh, that was you.
Charlie,
that was him.
That's something you should get back to.
That was him.
Yeah, it was so big. It was
How did you get that idea?
No, this guy.
No, even that idea didn't come from me. It came from the owners of Joy Daddy.
Oh, wow.
I was doing something called Celebrity Soccer.
Yeah. Oh, that annual event.
Yeah. Where the footballers or the artists create football teams, play against each other. So Joy Daddy sponsored the one I did, and Shatta had won the first two. And the third one, Stoneboy won. And it was so exciting. And they said, yo, after soccer, do boxing. Yeah, sure, share winning. So then I did that.
So the Range Rover came in?
Yeah, they gave me a Range Rover that I should give it to the winner.
Yeah.
Gave me a Range Rover, gave it to the winner, plus money, trip to.
You don't want to.
With Aite and Bukumbango.
Yeah.
So Bukumbango had
Boko said he doesn't want the ticket, he wants the money. I should turn the ticket to. And the ticket to is from a sponsor, an agency that said, this is the ticket. You're not going to give them money.
No, they won't give you the money.
Okay, so long story
what
short.
about the range?
Yeah, he had the range. He won the range. He won.
So he had a range?
That day, no. Right after the fight, he drove the range to his hotel. Drove it to Accra.
Wow.
What I started doing all these other things, the things that I was also very passionate about, because I was brand ambassador for some brands. So now it was making me more money than I did making music.
Okay.
So I got very invested in the nightlife business and the event business for 4 or 5 years. And then I said, you know what? All these things that I learned in the music business, let me pump it into other artists.
I know.
So then I started signing other
getting
artists.
into the event space and doing nightclub.
Yeah.
All these guys would come into town from, people who had even made it, like new stars. They would come hang around.
Right.
Yeah.
So it was in 2020 that I decided, 2021, I said, okay, let me come back. And then I did the Enjoyment Minister with Stoneboy, Shege with Jackie. But then I'm still in the nightlife space. So it's very difficult. See, no matter what you do, you can't combine both successfully. One will suffer.
Yeah.
If I say I'm going to focus on music the way I used to, my other businesses will suffer. So I'm just trying to help other artists instead. I'm trying to push Sefa more. I have a new artist that's...
Are you still managing her?
Yeah. I have a new artist that I have introduced to you.
Yeah,
I
Bad
think
Boy.
Kody knows him too.
No, I went to write on social media insulting you that you are slowing on the boy.
No, a lot
Yeah,
of
because that boy is fire,
Do you know
man.
what? You know what a
What's
lot of
the name
artists... PaulNoun. What a lot of people miss is artist development.
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
You pick an artist
don't-
because
you don't
they
just
sing,
put them out
they sing,
there.
nah.
Charlie, no.
If
Especially going for interviews. They
If I
need
go
to make
to,
sense.
if I bring him on your show now, and if I brought him last year, you'll see the difference.
It's growing.
Because you've
have
had
to
to
groom him.
understand, and then you have to even know if this person is willing to go through the fire
Yeah.
for your investment.
And that's one thing
That was what I was talking about
That's one
earlier
thing
when you
Nescafe, the African Revelation, gave us that
Grooming.
we
grooming, like the right
do you know
people.
Prior is the only group that actually taught about 12 to 13 African countries.
Wow.
Yeah, we were all over. I mean,
all
we
over.
were in Kody, we were
All
making
over.
all
We
those
went
things.
everywhere.
In Bamako, Mali, we
Everywhere.
performed on
Huge
Bamako.
stages.
Huge, their stadium.
I wanted to hear his Big Six too.
Okay.
Big six.
Sell Ghana to the world. Ghana music.
Definitely your Shatawale, your Stoneboy, your Sarkodie, your Kim Promise.
So you have 4.
For
2 to go, 1 female.
let me throw in Miss V. Let me throw in I don't know. Her name should have been in this conversation, but we haven't mentioned it so far. I don't know why Lady from the North.
Uyala.
Sharifa.
Yes.
Uyala.
Because
Uyala.
once you mentioned that I had to add one, that was what I was thinking. Like, okay.
Uyala. I think having Uyala and Miss V is a good balance for the female side.
Okay, so we have one more name.
One more. Did I mention Kim Promise?
Yes, you mentioned.
You
that.
mentioned
So we have Samini still sitting. You have Kenata. You have Kidi. You have Kwame Eugene.
Kinata is very talented, but I don't think I'd really sell him out. I'd make him a national idol. I see Kinata as like the one person who's representing Pat Thomas, A.B. Krenzel, my friend J.W. Ambule, CK Man, all of them in one person.
It's Kenata.
It's Kinata. And you don't always have to be out there.
So who's your last?
My last.
Samini, Kidi Kwame. Who else?
One of them.
a lot of them.
Yeah.
Pick one.
Samini. Yeah.
To the world.
To the world.
Charlie,
Yeah, listen,
don't be small.
do you know why? I think Samini is one of those that you don't have to understand what he says, but you appreciate his craft.
Samini is the most
And
eloquent.
especially if you're sending an artist out there to represent you, it needs to be someone who goes beyond the music, has stage presence.
Samini.
In between time, if he needs to break the music and say something, have something to say.
Right.
You know what I mean?
I
Not
agree.
just Charlie, the music.
So you're not put. None of you have put Kwame and Kiddy in your list.
I think you add, no, I added him.
No,
Because
you
I had
didn't.
one more. Did I not?
Your list is very similar.
Really? That's what I'm saying. Now look, it's the same thing. The same names that will pop up.
No, but I can go into a long list.
No,
So
but
if you
I
want
have
more,
a
that's
long
how
list.
You guys have forgotten R2Bs.
I love them. But I don't think
6.
I don't think I'd send R2Bs to rappers. They will lose steam at some point. Let me tell you, these guys have the capability to be like they're one of the biggest acts from Africa. Actually, and shut for Mozart. You know, I don't think they love music. We're doing music for the love of it. I'm not doing music for you to appreciate me. I love it. I'm doing great music, but I'm not doing it and not going that extra mile because I want you to appreciate me. No.
I've always felt that.
So
way
you
about it.
you
They're
need someone who
chilled
is
and-
also hungry to be out there and be like the others. And I don't think I'd put them in this box.
Okay.
So let me go for mine now.
Right.
Rihanna, Black Hole, Manifest,
Stoneboy,
Stoneboy,
Kim
Any
Promise,
Day, yes,
Kim Promise,
Kim Promise,
Lumba.
Lumba. No, let me take Lumba out now. let me do Jackie,
Okay.
and then how do you call it? Shatta.